Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. So today I thought I would film another Facts About Me video. I actually had a lot to say and I didn't really fit all of it in my last video, so why not do another one? So, hope you guys enjoy. I am of Puerto Rican and Chinese descent, and I'm so proud to say that. My dad is Puerto Rican and my mom is Chinese, and she came from Hong Kong to the US when she was around 20, I want to say, and my dad was born and raised here in the Lower East Side. Sadly, I cannot speak either language, and that's the most frustrating thing to deal with because not only does it disappoint me, but it disappoints every person I've ever met who's been even slightly curious or excited to find out what I am. There was only one common language in the household, and that was English, and I just think that my parents thought, you know, if my mom solely spoke to me in Chinese, my dad wouldn't know what's going on. If my dad constantly spoke to me in Spanish, my mom wouldn't really know what's going on. We'd probably end up gravitating towards one of the languages versus English, so I think that's honestly why they did it that way. And I was sent to Chinese school when I was little, but it just didn't really catch. I don't know, they kind of put all the students who didn't know how to actually speak Chinese in this like special class, and we didn't really get that much of a like education. It was more tailored towards like students who already knew how to speak Chinese and were just going to read and write. And I did learn Spanish in high school, so I could definitely get by, I guess, with conversational Spanish if you drop me off in a Spanish country, but definitely not Chinese, although I can say a few things like numbers. Yeah, I sam say, pretty girl, lang loi, chicken and broccoli, sai gai lang gai. And yeah, my stop what you're doing and drop everything show is Law & Order SVU. I love Law & Order, and it is just like a perfect night when I have my Chinese takeout and my Law & Order reruns. I like the older seasons a lot more than the new ones, sadly, but I really love the show. It's just so compelling, and I've actually grown an eerie attachment to the Investigation Discovery channel too, so that gives you a little insight into my psyche. I have three main filming areas. When I first started filming videos, I filmed a lot in my attic, and then I kind of migrated down into my bedroom, but I have to sit at a very specific angle in my bedroom, just for lighting purposes pretty much, and the fact that it's so tiny and so specifically constructed, I really only have like sort of one angle that I can use. And then I also film in my parents' room. I have videos that have skyrocketed into hundreds of thousands of views, and then I have videos that get as low as 200 views, which is something that's super disappointing for me. I'm constantly, you know, thinking of a way I can kind of refresh that content that made me popular, think of new angles and new ways to try to get at what people really want to see. And I know from analyzing my own videos, people love a good transformation. They love a nice, simple, classic, smoky eye, and especially because I have hooded eyes, those are kind of my most popular videos. But you know, I really only have a few makeup looks I gravitate towards, and it takes a lot for me to kind of put together a cohesive look using different colors, color combinations. It takes a lot, and it takes a lot of experimenting, and I'm just trying to figure out, you know, some new looks I can bring basically, and something different, because I've been doing things that are pretty much like consistent like through and through for the past year, and it hasn't been getting a ton of attention, so I'm kind of thinking how I can re-harvest all those ideas. So rarely does someone receive a text message from me without at least one emoji or smiley face in it. I think his name is Luke Bryan. I don't know why this is like slipping my mind now. I have a swimming pool, and that is definitely the coolest thing about my house. I live in Queens, and not a ton of people in New York City have swimming pools. I was born in New York City, and I lived in Manhattan in Chinatown for the first 11 years of my life. I still consider that my, I guess, hometown. That's where my heart is, basically. I visit there all the time. I love the Lower East Side. And then my parents announced to me and my sister that we were moving to Queens when we were 11, and basically the pool was the only thing that won us over. But yeah, even to this day, I still miss Manhattan. I miss hearing sirens in the middle of the night. I miss hearing people call out to each other. I just miss it. It's super quiet here, and all you really hear in the summer is like crickets. I am a Gemini. I have contemplated a few careers in my life growing up, thinking, what do I want to be? And those careers actually include a singer. It's my very first one. Briefly considered being an archaeologist. What's the third? I considered being a social worker as well, because I like to help people. And now I'm a writer, and I think that's kind of probably the best, because those are the main skills that I have, writing. I wish I was somebody who was brilliant, like math, science, like every topic that you pull out of the hat. But no, I've always been really great at the humanities, so I think that this is where I was probably meant to be, but it would have been really cool to do a few of those other careers, I think. I actually really like country music. Not all country music, but a good variety of contemporary artists. I love Dan and Shay. To me, they are the Nicholas Sparks of music. Who else do I love? I like Raylan. Dan and Shay, Raylan. I love Brian. Oh, what's his name? Say it again. No. Play it again, play it now. And I said, the next Friday night, she was walking up. What is his name? Hear her smile when I took out my guitar. I do listen to him like on a weekly basis at least. But yeah, I really like him too, and I just like country. It's like super pop with a twang. Okay guys, I hope that you sort of enjoyed this video and found it even mildly entertaining. Also, I'm like trying to rock this like half bun today. I don't know if y'all can see. But anyway guys, I want to thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate your time, I truly do. And it means the world to me that you clicked and that you stayed past 30 seconds. So thank you so much, and I hope that I hear from you guys on this video, and I hope that you stick around in the future.